Well, you may be surprised to learn drowning is the leading cause of accidental death for children under 4 years of age. Most of those drownings occur in the backyard swimming pools while kids are in the care of their parents. So how do you keep your family safe around the pool this summer? Well, here with some wonderful ideas from Orange Fence, Roy and Dave Casacrio. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. So good to have you.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you for having us. Delighted to be here.
Well, good. I'm glad. It's always nice when you're delighted to be here.
Yeah.
A serious issue, though. We're talking about pool safety and the benefits of fences. I want to talk first about chain link fences around your pool. Are they sufficient?
They are. There are certain requirements that any pool fence has to meet, and they're basically designed, the regulations are designed to keep, number one, underage children from opening gates, getting into the area,
right.
Or number two, they're designed to keep them from climbing over the fence.
And you have an example here of a chain link fence, right?
We do.
Okay, can we show that here? This is Dave. He's going to bring that on over. Father and son team here.
Yeah. A regular chain link fence that you're used to seeing will have a 2-inch diamond size.
Okay.
That's big enough for a young child with small sneakers to get their toes into and climb over the top.
Right.
The BOCA regulations that govern this kind of thing require an 1.25 inch maximum mesh, which makes it much
thicker,
less climbable.
Right.
Right.
And that's what we're looking at here.
That's what we're looking at here. This is the required material on a swimming pool chain link fence. Although a big chain link, a regular 2-inch mesh, will meet code if the privacy slats are installed in it.
Yeah, because there's all different kinds of codes,
Yep.
but I mean, that's where you all come in, and that's really handy to know. Let's talk about the different fences you offer, because we have aluminum that you guys specialize in as well. What are the benefits of the aluminum? Go ahead, take it away, Dave. Give him a shot over here. He knows the stuff.
The aluminum fence is more of a formal design, has a more finished look than the chain link. It's going to offer the same features as far as keeping climbability to a minimum. Again, the gates would be self-closing and self-latching. And
that's really important, too, about how the gates actually close. I mean, they have to make sure that they're closing properly.
Yep.
Now, on this, what kind of closure do you offer here?
This is standard for a chain link fence. There are other options, but, you know, it requires that you reach above the top of the fence, push down the plunger, and then the spring will drive it closed. And it latches. It can be locked. Pretty much all of them can be locked.
And they have to open out, is that correct?
They have to open out, with the idea being that if the gate for some reason did not latch and a small child leaned against it, it would push up against the fence and they wouldn't be falling into the pool area.
Because it takes a split second. We were talking about that earlier.
That's all it takes.
All it takes. And talk with us, if you can, Dave, about the minimum height. I mean, what is the height level?
the minimum height of the fence has to be at least 48 inches above the ground. But the latch release has to be a minimum of 4'6" above the ground, so 54 inches.
And then we're also talking about wood, correct, that we have here. What are the benefits of this particular device or this particular type you have with you?
This other latch is it's a magnetic catch. They're new in the last 4 or 5 years, and they work with a lot of different materials. They'll work with wood fence, they'll work with PVC fence, they'll work with the aluminum fence. And again, you've got to reach above the fence at 4.5 feet high to release the latch, and then the spring drives it closed, and there's a magnetic rod that...
It's a lot of work for a youngster to get into, so very safe.
And again, it's got to be... Your fence can be 4 feet high, but the latch release has to be 4.5 feet high.
And also talk with us about the safety turtle. You have this little device here. What is this for?
This is something it's exciting. It's new in the last year.
Can you get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it is an alarm system that can be independent of the fence. They have a latch device that very much mirrors this.
The wooden one
unit,
you saw.
Yeah, with a magnetic catch on it. This base unit is an alarm. It goes in the house, on the deck, wherever.
Okay. And will it basically go off?
This band goes on a child or a pet's neck, a child's wrist. When that gets wet, this screams. 90 decibels. As soon as this gets wet, that screams.
And you offer that?
We offer that. It's out there. It's a good product. We've had good results with it. They have another unit, like I say, that'll mount to a gate latch. If the gate is not opened in a particular sequence, this will also scream. You have to open the latch and push a button which a child couldn't reach.
And we should also mention, too, you do offer free at-home estimates, correct?
We do.
Okay, that's fantastic. So you can kind of come out and find out what the family's needs are and how you can meet those, and any questions they have, you answer.
What's going to fit in a particular site,
what's going to work?
What lifestyle, what the yard looks like. Some products don't work as well due to grade issues or whatever as others. There's a lot of different choices of materials, there's a lot of different styles, but that BOCA regulation, which is incorporated into state law, and those are overseen basically by local building officials.
Right.
Those set minimum standards.
Okay. Well, good to know. Fantastic. Hey, listen, if you'd like to have any of those questions that you may have and you want them answered, these are the guys for you. You can contact Orange Fence directly or just come to our website, WTNH.com, click on Connecticut Style. The guys have been in the family business since 1930 who say nobody builds them better. Is that right there, Roy and Dave?
Exactly right.
Thank you so very much for being here,
much.
gentlemen. We appreciate it.